Rachel from Live Long Pilates, and I have a quick get up and go warm up routine that you can do anytime at home or if you're traveling. All you need is a mat and some open space. So let's get started. Let's begin lying down on your back. Knees bent, feet flat, arms reaching long by your sides. Let's inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. As you breathe and begin to settle on the mat, start to feel the backs of your ribs releasing down with every exhale. With every inhale, that belly fills with air. And then when you exhale out through the mouth, it's almost like you're blowing out a candle, and you'll feel your belly draw away from your shirt and those abs start to contract. Let's do one more breath like this. And exhale. Bring your hands to your pelvis, and let's begin pelvic rocking with our breathing. Inhale, allow that pelvis to tilt forward so that there's an arch under your low back. Exhale, blowing out that imaginary candle. Let's melt the waistband down, draw those abs away from your shirt. Inhale, tilt that pelvis forward, and exhale. Draw the belly away from your shirt, melt the waistband down. 2 more times. Just enjoying the release on the low back and sacrum. And also exploring your range of motion in this area today. Let's allow the pelvis to settle in a spot that feels good to you. And we'll take the arms down by your sides and windshield wiper those knees from side to side so that we feel east side and west side of the sacrum. Allow the knees to come to center. Let's go into marching next. Exhale, engaging your core, drawing the belly away from your shirt, and march the right knee up. Inhale to lower down. And exhale to march the left knee up. Inhale to lower. Place your hands on your pelvis. And notice if you feel any shifting in your pelvis as you transfer the weight from lifting one knee to the other. You'll also notice that I'm not lifting very high. And that's because I don't want my leg muscles to do the majority of the work in the marching. I want my abs to engage, to lift my leg. So I pretend that my legs are dead weight, almost as if there are no muscles in my legs. And I have to use my abdominals to lift the bones up one at a time. Inhale to lower, exhale to march. Let's try one more set with those heavy, heavy legs. Let's do one more set. See if you can feel those abs. Good, resting both feet down. Let's reach the arms long. Pick one leg up into tabletop, then the other leg. In our tabletop position, see if you can have your knee directly over your hip. Watch out that they're not too far away. You may, if you prefer, have them slightly closer in. For some folks, that feels really nice on your low back. Today I'm going to demonstrate with my knees over my hips. And we're going to hinge from the thigh bone to tap the right toe down. Exhale to lift. And then hinge from the left, exhale to lift. Inhale to lower, tap, exhale to lift. Inhale to lower, exhale up. So you'll notice that I'm hinging from the thigh bone, keeping a 90-degree angle at the knee. So if you're not feeling anything in your abs, check your form. Sometimes we're doing something like this, where we're sort of dropping at the knee and not really lowering from the thigh. Try to keep that still. See the difference? Let's do 3 more sets. Working on control as we lower. So if you start to feel your back lifting up off the mat, just lower as far as you can without losing that connection. Maybe your toe reaches the mat today, maybe it doesn't. 1 more set. Let's glue the legs together. Double leg lower. Exhale, lift. Squeezing the inner thighs together, ranging from both thigh bones to lower and lift. Exhale to lift. Exhale to lift. So because it's both legs combined, you might not be able to lower all the way down to the mat, and that's okay. Today, that's not happening for me. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. Let's place the feet back down, and we'll windshield wiper the knees. I'm going to take my arms out to the side. Actually, let's bring them to a goalpost position. You might enjoy an additional stretch through your chest and shoulders. 1 more time each side. Bring them back to center. Let's bring the arms down by your sides. Organize your feet for bridging so they are about hip socket distance apart, and the heels are a comfortable distance away from your sitting bones. So watch that they're not too tight. This would be a little too close, and that they're not too far away. This would be a bit too far away. So right about here. Arms down, collarbone wide. Press down into all 4 corners of your feet. So take a moment and see if you can feel your big toe, your pinky toe, maybe the inside and the outside of your heels. Let's press into all 4 corners of the feet. Start to peel the pelvis and the spine up into your bridge. Holding it here for a moment. Can you still press into that big toe side? Press into the pinky toe side. Let's lower down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Release the sacrum and tailbone down. Let's inhale. Exhale, pressing down as you peel the pelvis and the spine up into your bridge. Check in again. Can you press down into all 4 corners of your feet? Toes, inside, outside of the heels. Lowering down, upper back, middle back. Lower back, the sacrum and tailbone unfurls to release. Let's peel the pelvis and the spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Hold it here at the top. See if you can hug the heels back towards your fingertips. You'll notice that if you're watching me, you're not going to see anything actually happen. Nothing moves, but I'm hugging my heels slightly towards my fingertips. And when I do that, I feel the backs of my thighs engage. And let's lower down, upper back, middle back, lower back, releasing the sacrum and tailbone down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's peel the pelvis and the spine up. We're pressing into all 4 corners of the feet to lift our pelvis, to feel our butt. We want to feel the glutes turning on. Heels hugging back to the fingertips. Fingertips reach into the heels, lowering down, bone by bone by bone. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, press down into all 4 corners of the feet, peeling the pelvis and the spine up. Heels hug back to fingertips. Fingertips reach to those heels. We're feeling the backs of those legs turning on, the fronts of the thighs and hips opening. Lower down, upper back, middle back. Lower back, release the sacrum and tailbone down to rest. Very good. Let's take the arms out east to west, and we're just gonna hover the upper arm bones off the mat, just about an inch. Pick the right leg up, pick the left leg up. Back into that tabletop. Let's do a supine twist. So we're going to inhale. Dip both knees over to your right, but keep the left shoulder blade heavy on the mat. Exhale, come back to center. Now dip them over to the left as the right shoulder blade stays heavy. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale to dip. Exhale, abs, bring it back to center. Inhale to dip. Exhale to center. If the arms hovering make it a little too challenging, you can always rest the arms down to get a little bit more traction, and you might be able to go a little bit further. So I'll do it with arms down on each side, get a little bit of a deeper twist. For this last set, let's get those arms hovering again. Let's extend our legs a little bit harder, coming into tick-tock. Opposite hip lifts as you twist, both shoulders heavy. Last time. Let's bring the knees in, gently rock side to side. Let's place the feet down, hands behind the head. Last thing in our pre-warm-up. We'll inhale to prepare, exhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders up so that head is supported. Our elbows reflect a natural curve of the spine, so they're not in and they're not forced out. The chin is gently nodding down. Let's exhale to curl forward an inch from the ribs. Inhale to lower halfway. Exhale to curl forward from the ribs. Inhale to lower. We're keeping it small and thinking about hugging the abdominals in and up as you curl forward. I like to think about drawing my abs under my rib cage as my rib cage curls over my abdominals. So I'm looping through my core. Feel free to stick with this with feet down, or to add additional intensity, bring the legs up. We'll curl forward for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll rest all the way down. Rest the feet down. Windshield wiper the knees. And that is it. Just a quick little pre-warm-up. If your back's feeling a little bit stiff, if you want to connect with the backs of the legs and connect with your core, it's a great way to get your day started, or a great way to unwind after a long day. You've been driving a lot, sitting at your desk a lot, whatever that you do. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.